Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm going to show you guys how to sublimate these zipper bags. These are actually sublimation blanks, but if you have a bag that's made out of polyester and it has a zipper, it's going to work in the exact same way. So I'm going to show you guys how to create this design right here. So let's go ahead and get started. For today's project, you're going to need a sublimation zipper bag, your pre-printed out design. I was able to get both sides on one sheet, some Condi Pro Spray or heat resistant tape. Now I highly recommend the Condi Pro Spray because there's not a whole lot of room to tape this down. So I've got this sublimation blank here. Once again, if you can find these in polyester, whether it's Target, wherever, dollar store, you can definitely use those as well. So I was able to get both on one side. Now to find your dimensions, you're just going to go ahead and take a tape measure and measure that and give yourself about a 1/4 inch gap, so that way you can just kind of set that right on top, as you can see here. Zipper bags like this are perfect for using patterns. Now, as you guys can see, I have like a tattered design here, like the edges are frayed. This is perfect in case you guys can't perfectly press the sides of your zipper bag. It will look like it's made like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Condi Pro Spray and lightly spray my paper. I did this outside, not inside. I was just demoing, or I can spray it into a box, but I always just take mine right out the door and spray. Now I'm going to go ahead and center this up, just getting it right where I want it to be, and then I'll go ahead and smooth everything down. Now make sure that before you do this, you already lint roll. I had already done that, but I went ahead and showed you here. Make sure you guys definitely lint roll beforehand. So you want to do that to both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth everything out. We're going to take it to the press. Now over here at the press, what you're going to do is go ahead and you're going to set your machine to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up all the way against that zipper right there at that the black edge, if you will. And so as you guys can see there, I've got it right up against it, and this is going to help you get a perfect press. Now, you want to make sure that you protect your bottom platen with some parchment paper or scrap paper, because with the extra sublimation ink on the paper, you could definitely ruin your platen. So the same thing, we want to protect the top, so we're going to cover the top as well. So I'm going to go ahead and press this 400 degrees for 60 seconds. You can play around with this. You could probably get away with 385 for 40 seconds as well. And you can also do the same thing with your Cricut Easy Press. Just get it right up against that edge. Now, not all zipper bags are super thick like this, so you could probably get edge to edge, but with ones like this, it's a little bit harder. So these tattered designs are really going to help, as you guys can see there. It just looks like it was made to be like this. So as you guys can see here on the bottom platen, if I wouldn't have put the parchment paper, it would have ruined it. So definitely make sure you guys are protecting your bottom platen. All right, so let's go ahead and take this back over here and prep up the other side. So as you guys can see, how super cute is this? Once again, if you have a hard time getting all the way up to the edges, you can see how it just looks like that with the design. It's perfect for things like this. Now, I could have inside of the design, inside of like, you know, Sawgrass Studio, I could have added a name, or you could, after the fact, add like some glitter. HTV would be really cute as well. So I'm going to go ahead and spray the other side, and we're going to get it nice and centered and then smooth everything out. Now, I like to press mine with my zipper open, as you guys can see here, because you can get some air inside, and I just don't like to deal with that. I haven't had any issues, but I just press with the zipper open. So same thing, we're going to take it back over to the press. We're going to apply another sheet of parchment paper on the bottom platen to protect it once again. And then we're going to put our design face down, lining up that zipper up against the bottom platen. Now here in a second, you're going to see when I go to press, it actually shifts just a little bit. I should have reopened because it didn't shut all the way and pushed it back. You can always carefully hold this with like a really thin stick just to kind of get it in place. Definitely don't put your fingers down there. Or you could actually tape that down to your bottom platen to keep it in place as well. So you guys will see here in just a little bit, it'll be down a little bit from that zipper. So we're doing the same thing, 400 degrees, 60 seconds, pressing again. Definitely make sure you protect that bottom platen because we are putting sublimation ink directly face down this time as well. So we're going to go ahead and move that out of the way and then pull off our parchment paper as well as our sublimation. And once again, you can see that ink on that parchment paper. So it's just a good example today to show you guys why we always want to put down something to protect our platens. So let's go ahead and go back over to the table and check it out. So you guys can see that line, I'll flip it back over in just a second, up at the top, and that's because it shifts. So make sure you guys either tape this down onto your platen or, you know, make sure it's going to stay in place so you can get that perfect edge placement for your patterns. Once again, that tattered design really helps with those edges, so you can't really tell that the sides didn't get sublimated, if you will, because this one is really thick. I really love it as well. It'd be perfect for makeup or your pencils, as you guys see here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.